for you today. We have an 8-minute AMRAP of a 100-meter jog or cardio equivalent, whatever feels good for you. 5 push-ups, 10 plank shoulder taps, nice steady hips, tight core, tap an opposite shoulder. 5 hollow rocks, make sure those are little, tight, controlled rocks, okay? So at this much movement, it is not this, okay? That's called the momentum rock, different, okay? You should feel these in the core. And then 10
Not to be
air
confused
squats.
with yacht rock.
You could do hollow rocks while listening to yacht rock.
If Steve did hollow rocks on his boat, would those be yacht rocks?
Yes. Okay. Anyway, do an 8-minute AMRAP. Then roll through the body weight, group circle, get mobilized a bit because it is core blaster day. That's right, you guessed it, folks. We have to blast our cores. Okay, so we have dance class abs, and then an always delightful series of things. Bear with me. Okay. As per usual, we've come up with some really great names for these.
Sorry about the names.
I think you'll find them descriptive, okay?
While not concise.
Tried to shorten them. Okay, so we'll start with the 4 per side of plank knee to chest and then elbow, okay? So it's not alternating on these. We're doing 4 on the right and then 4 on the left. Okay, so we're gonna go into a straight arm plank. You're gonna bring, I'm gonna do my right leg first. I'm bringing my knee up to my chest, back to the plank, outside my elbow. Chest, out to the elbow. So that outside the elbow position is kind of like what we would call a peeing dog in sort of fitness mechanic terms. So really crunching the oblique. So the chest crunches the mid-core and then oblique. In, out is 1. In, out 2. In, out 3. So you'll do 4 on the right and then you'll do 4 on the left. Cool? Cool. Keep the hips nice and low, nice and stable. Really tight core all throughout, okay? The leg lift over the object, pretty self-explanatory. Grab an object. The higher the object, the harder the lift, okay? I'm gonna lay down. Make sure you're kind of squared off to that object, okay? So my feet are straight up. I'm gonna put my hands under my booty for a little bit of support, shoulders up off the ground. I'm gonna go up and over, up and over. 8 times. The higher you get, harder it is. Try not to just like flop your way over and smack your heels on the ground. If you can control yourself from hitting the ground, even better, okay? All that's coming from the core, low back stays pressed on the ground as much as possible. The next one, the single leg double crunch, bent then straight. The bent then straight is just there to remind you that bent plus straight equals 1, okay? That's the double part, okay? So, here we go. Again, 4 per side, not alternating. So we're gonna start in a hollow body position, legs up off the ground, my heels are not touching the ground, my hands are not touching the ground, my shoulders are slightly off the ground. The bent part, knee to the chest, extend, straight, same thing, that's 1. Bent, straight, that's 2. Arms just sort of counteract that leg.
Your other foot stays off the ground.
I'm gonna try the other leg. It's not gonna go very well because of my popping hip. But you get the idea, okay? If you can get through 4 on each side without releasing the legs down to the ground, you will really feel that core engagement, okay? Everything should stay tight through both of those different movements, okay? Okay. Lastly, the plank march plus tuck hop. Flip around this way. You can do this one on either the elbows or the palms, depending on what ends up feeling better for you and what kind of gives you room to move. I'm gonna do it on the palms just because. All right, so starting in the plank position, the march is a toe lift, hop, recover. That's 1. Toe lift, hop, recover, okay? So you're marching both feet, hop it in, hop it out. Again, try not to let your butt just shoot up in the air on that hop, okay? The lower we keep the hips, the more engaged we stay. I don't want it to turn into this, okay? Although that was kind of fun, so maybe we'll work that in next week. Look for that, okay? They're kind of fun today. We like to keep it challenging. Let us know if you have questions, okay? 4 rounds, and then we'll move on to 15-minute AMRAP of, excuse me, 8 thrusters, 10 weighted sit-ups, and then a 100-meter carry of your weight, or something 12 goblet lunges if you don't have the ability to get out and carry and go for a little stroll. Okay, so thruster wise, if you've got a barbell, make these a little bit heavier, okay? It's a mid-length workout here, but there's only 8 at a time. If you need to break them up, that's okay. Make them kind of challenging. If you're using a weight, we're gonna revisit the goblet style. We watched the video since Tuesday's briefing video. We know the dance now. Anyway, again, heavy-ish thrusters. Today, if you've got the 2 weights and you want to do the double arm thrusters, today would be a good day to mix that in, okay? Or if you've got a heavy plate, you want to do a plate thruster here, you know, up overhead, that'll work too. So I just did like every different angle for those. I hope you liked it. And then weighted sit-ups, some varieties that we can use there. Just grab this dumbbell. You can do weight at the chest, like so, okay? You could do something like a barbell / PVC sit-up, where that weight's up overhead, and you're pressing the head through, okay? Leading with the weight, pressing through the shoulders, or if you're using a plate, you could do a tap overhead, tap at the feet, okay? Lots of options there. Pick what feels right to you based on what type of object you're using. Be safe, don't drop it on your face, you know. And then, 100-meter carry, you know, single-handed weight, walk out, walk back, or goblet lunges, subbing in. 30-second rest, do it again. That's the workout, okay? No core work to finish today because you've done enough. That's all. See you tomorrow. Happy fitnessing.